1 minute to auto-destruct.
Hey folks, Dude here, coming to you. This is going to be shot in good old-fashioned retrovision. That's right, I pulled out the flip camera. Oh man, how cool is that? Maybe not the best thing, but I was reading an article online and they kind of got into something that was actually exceedingly, well, very, very cool to think about. Because most people tend to go, oh yeah, I want the biggest, bestest, this, that, the other thing. This other thing too is also like drive size now. In terms of your phone, with cloud and whatnot, you can upload all your stuff. iPhones tend to have limited memory simply because you can just upload everything to the cloud. And it's like some ungodly amount of space is available online for like $100, and I'm not going to go that route, okay? I tend to like my stuff actually built into my phone, of which I'm using. So anyway, the article I was looking at, they were saying something on the order of, to get like a really monster capacity smartphone, okay, obviously, the 1T cards are still like about $160, and not quite there yet, not quite ready for prime time. On the other hand, looking at stuff like these bitty little 64 guys, and these things are getting cheap. I got a 2-pack of these things for like about like $13, $14 or something on eBay. So the smaller cards are getting exceedingly cheap. The big cards, well, they're coming down, but the prices is going to be accordingly with how much memory is dropping in terms of how much it costs to, the price they're in of like, what the market will bear. Obviously, the chip conundrum going on in, Taiwan and other places, that's really kind of screwing things up. The crux of this video is going to be essentially this, is if you want a monster capacity smartphone, and you don't want to upgrade to like, the S10 or S20 or, any of the, the newer iPhones that actually do have large capacity, you can do this. And essentially what this is my personal Note 9 is a 128 gig, so not huge, okay? But the other thing, too, is also I'm running a 128 gig card inside. So I have scads of space in this thing. Now, what is the other way that you could go to take a retro phone, reading like 2 or 3 generations behind, like a Note 9, which, I'm truly a fan having like, the pen and all the rest of that good folderol on board, because this thing really truly does get very, very used, very, very handy, and it's basically my work phone. I'm doing Uber and Lyft and whatnot. This is my work computer. So essentially, this is my communication device primarily. I do have a spare with a busted screen. It was the previous one to this as a fallback in case this one kablooies. Now, what is the crux of this video? How to get exceeding large capacity in an older phone. Well, you go out and you buy yourself a 512 megabyte card. It's like about $60, right? Then you get yourself a 512 megabyte phone. So then you have literally 1 terabyte of information on board in an old school phone that truly can still handle it. And also, purchase price on this phone in very nice shape, new, unlocked in the box, and this one being an SMN960. So the unlocked variety runs on all the major networks, under $500. Literally, you could put yourself together a 1 terabyte smartphone for under $500 with shipping. Good times. I'm going to break with this one, folks. Eco Tape Tendering is always, you know it, you love it. And, well, smartphone goodness doesn't mean you need to have the newest, bestest. Because, truthfully, this thing really is not a dog. And it's not that old. And, the newer stuff really only gives you, a little bit better cameras, a little bit better processor, and maybe a little bit bigger battery. But this thing's been very, very solid. And it's a very strong contender to say you can use an older phone and they still work. Catch you guys later. Have a good week, and see you guys later. See you guys.